Hello, hello, and welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good evening. First off, I want to apologize for Tuesday. So let me explain what happened. Uh, we were streaming, of course. We were trying to play Phasmo, then we tried to play Repo, and then my power went out. I could not get onto the Rumble site to stop the stream. So it was just dead air for like an hour, 2 hours, something like that. So, anyways, in case you're wondering why those live streams disappeared, that's why. Plus the footage was so choppy because of the power outages. I did manage to make a couple of videos from them, so they will be up on YouTube and Rumble, not as part of the live stream. So just keep an eye out. One is about our Phasmophobia speedrun, and the other one is about Phoenix's first time in Repo. So just keep an eye out. They'll be coming out sometime in June. So there you go. And tonight we are going to be playing the Return of the Obra Dinn, and I don't foresee any power issues. So, we had some tornadoes come through our area last week, and I think it messed up some of the power issues, and I think that's what happened Tuesday is they were like, something happened and they had to fix it as a result of that. But anyways, it's been stable all day today. I have no reason to expect that it's not going to be good, but we're gonna go ahead and play Return of the Obra Dinn tonight. So when we last left off, we had a suspicion that the Formosa royalty may have been up to some shenanigans that brought forth the ire of those sirens, because they seem to be tied up. But what we're going to do today is we're going to like kind of trace through our book and see if we can identify any more people, because we have a whole lot more scenes now, and we might be able to actually get some more fates. So let's go ahead and hop in. All right. We might be able to correctly identify some. I guess, let's see. I think that is one that we had already discovered, right? Okay, so we still want to find outside the first mate's window for the murder. That's something we can look for. And then there was another one that we have not fully identified. I forget which section it is, but let's work backwards from the end. So there was 4 corpses. We know the captain, and we know him. Now this guy, we ought to be able to identify. He's the only one in this chapter that we haven't identified. We know the first mate and the captain, and he was just a seaman. So let's see if we can't figure out who you are, because he's an awful lot of memories. Okay, so let's kind of see if we can trace his whereabouts. So he was here in the bitter cold. I don't know that he said anything there. I think maybe he was just present, but we may need to check that out. So let's go ahead and head down there. All right, go in. And let's see, we're in the cargo deck. We need to actually go up a level for the bitter cold, I believe. It should be on this level. Is it these guys? I don't remember. We have so many people. Let's see. It may have been, these guys were ones that were definitely part of it. I don't remember if this is part 1 though. It is part 1. Okay. So let's listen. Stop your cheating. 2 Russians are playing together. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I don't actually care about these guys. Who I want to see is who is playing cards. Also, I want to make sure I know who we're looking at here. we're looking at you. So you are this guy. Where are you on the map? You are back here. All right. So I don't think that's either any of you guys, although pretty sure, I'm guessing, we don't know who you are. You're Leonid. I think you're another Russian, but I think we have more than one. I think we have more than one Russian, or more than two Russians, right? Let's see. Do we? Let me look at all of them. I don't see any Russian there. None there. None there. Okay, so yeah, we have two more Russians, so I'm not sure who that guy is. He is a Russian, but which one, I don't know. What I want to find is the other guy. Where were you at? It said you were here, but where were you? Somewhere on this scene? Were you just sleeping? Maybe? I mean, because you're none of these guys, right? I don't think you're any of these ones. So where was he? That's something I never, like, paid attention to, I guess. It says he's here. So if we look at his memory map, not that one. If we look at his memories, show memory map, it says he was in, down here, I think. He's in A Bitter Cold Part 1, which is this one. It's this memory. So where is he? Is he just sleeping? Because we can't. There are people here, but I can't access them, right? And they don't have any names on here. Stop your cheating. Yeah, so I don't know how we would identify him. I'm assuming he's got to be on one of these beds and we just cannot identify them. Because it said how many people are present? 22 others? Because we definitely can't access them all. Unless, because yeah, I can't go up. Yeah, I think this one is just, he's sleeping somewhere. So that actually might give me some information, if now that I think about it. Because if he's down here, then maybe he's just a seaman. Let's see. Do we have any open ones? That might give us some information, actually. So some kind of seaman. Let's see. We do have a few. We'll have to see. I wonder if he was, I don't know. I don't know if he's friends with the Russians or not. But either way, we need to move on to the next memory. So let's go ahead and look. Okay. So that one doesn't really help us. Let's go back. I really should bookmark this one. Oh, that's not how you bookmark. Whoops. All right, one more. Can I actually bookmark? I don't remember how it said to bookmark. Using the book generally. Okay, let me see. Yeah, review conversations and note any names that are mentioned, right? Refers to the ship map. Pay attention to the labels of rooms where people or objects are found. Okay. Deduce origins, roles, and relationships from depictions in the artist's sketch. Of course, of course. Okay. Use the manifest to see all crew and passenger information in one place, right? Well, yeah. Origin can give clues to a person's appearance or accent. Of course, of course. We've discovered that. Roles can give clues about where people are found on the ship and their relationship with others. Yes. Each person's manifest number is unique and may be useful in identifying them. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, it was someone down here. One of these guys. I feel for sure. It was definitely someone down here. Which one? I don't know. I didn't think about the manifest number, but that's like we were seeing 50s and stuff like that that were that were being that were asleep down there, right? Okay, let's see. More memories. So that one didn't really help us, so let's see. Here we have part 2. Was he in? He's in the escape. The escape. Part 4, part 2 of the Doom. So I guess we can go investigate the Doom and see. Alright, so let's go up here. We may have to, like, trace it backwards, but I know where we can get a good record. We can go get, one of the guys, the guy who was torn apart, right? He is, there's so many bodies now that we've discovered, but it's this guy. Okay, so let's see if there's anything we hear. This is part 7. Was he in part 7? I don't know. So I don't think there's actually any words. All right. So who all was present? You were present. So we just got to find you. Where were you? Not you. You're Topman. Okay. Looking for one particular guy. I think I have an idea of what he looks like. None of these are it. You're not even it. Nope. Not you. So where are you? Is that you? Oh, that's you. Okay, so you're... Huh. Okay. So he's hanging out in the riggings. Alright, let's go back a step and let's trace him some more. And see if we get any more clues. We'll go back step by step and see if we can find him. Okay. So first we verify he's here. I don't think he's in this one. Okay, so I don't think he was climbing up, so maybe now he's like not even here, right? Where was the next body? Let's see. We may have to go below deck. I think that we'll have to go below deck, because I don't think he's even in this one. He must have come, like, up and then gone kind of immediately. I don't know. I'm not sure. He must have come from below deck. That's all I can say. Alright, I know some of these cannon people were part of it. Which part? This is part 5. I think we skipped part 6? Maybe. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't. I think part 8 was when the captain's wife died. Okay. So, let's see. Is he in this one? He's not in this one either. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and find the next body then. Alright. There's so many over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get you. Hey, Everett. Welcome in. Good luck with the investigation. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to focus in and focus on one guy and not get distracted. We'll see how well this goes. The fuse. Okay, so is he here? Again, I don't think so. Oh, wait, no, he is here. Okay. The fuse. Alright. That's you. Okay. So he's working on the cannons. Okay. Let me see. We wanna see this guy. So if we scroll down, midshipman, we don't even have anyone else. It almost has to be one of these two, or one of these three, I think. Okay. You were what position? You're a topman, so maybe he is a topman. But I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can trace the next body backwards. This guy. Is this gonna be, what, part 3? Yeah, part 3. Okay. The guy giving the orders has a bit of an accent. Okay, so we know who you are. Alright, so he is definitely firing cannons, and this guy... Now, he is just a seaman. He's a topman, but I think maybe he was just coming down to help? But he's also a topman. So, I don't know. But I don't think anything else was said. Who's giving the orders? I don't see anyone necessarily who would be giving orders, per se. So I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if we can find the next body. Where would that be? Because it's not one of these. That's just before they got exploded. Is there another body? We may have to go out of this one. I'm not sure. I don't see any more. Okay. So what was the Doom Part 1 and 2 then? I'll have to look and remember. Let's see. The Doom Part 1 was what? Or Part 2? Oh, that was the artist, right? I think. Yeah. That was the artist. And then Lars was clubbed by Nathan Peters. Okay, was anyone present? He wasn't present at that one. What about part 2? Was he present on... Oh, wait, that's part 6. I need to go back to part 2. He's not present at part 2. Okay. Oh, wait, no, he is present at part 2. So I guess we could go check it out. Okay. Well, let's go. We know where that one is. Wasn't here. Although I don't know if we'll get a lot of information from that. We may do better just to come back here and do this. This is... Let's look at the book first. So I wanna find him. Okay. I really want to see if there's a way to bookmark it. There we go. Memories where the person appears can be navigated from here. Okay. Okay, so we bookmarked that. That's fine. That's what I want to do. So, he perished in the end, part 3. Oh, that's why we... Oh, yeah, because he got killed, obviously. So let's go back. All right, so this was the Doom. He went around here, and then he was climbing up here, or no, he was no, he was up in the riggings before. Where was... Okay, let's see, because he came up here, the escape, the Doom. Okay, so in the Doom, he was up in the riggings. Okay. The end. We already know this one. That one I'm not worried about. The escape. So yeah, I think we go for the escape, right? Which is going to be up top. So I think we'll go up top and see if we can find that memory and kind of trace it. Was it you? I think it was you. Oh, this is part 3. I mean, we should still be able to get sort of what we need.
Let them go.
Let them go. Okay, so who is saying let them go? I think it's him saying let them go. I would assume. I'm gonna go downstairs. Yeah, that's you again. So, who are you? It says I should know you, but I don't see anything distinguishing about you. It's so weird. Let's just keep tracing him. We've got to figure something out with him. Now we're in escape part 2.
Last one. Move quick. You'll not take the last one.
Yeah, she's calling for Paul. Right? Yeah, so I think he's calling to let them go. We know who you are now. Emily Jackson, and she escaped. Although, where are we right now? That's what I want to see. Let's see. Let's look at the map. We're here. Madai, Canary. I think it would be whatever that is, right? Azores. Maybe? Where would they have gone? That's the thing, is where would they have escaped to? Because they could have gone back to Europe, but if they're here, this is the closest bit of land. We may not be able to figure it out, but we've already gotten everything. We've already figured out. I know I'm getting a little distracted here, but that's okay. Alive in Europe. It's clearly not Europe. Where are they alive at? Are they alive in the Azores? I mean, maybe. That is the closest thing. But if that's so, then it should be right if we do this. And we tried this before, and it wasn't. Let's see. We could say Atlantic Island, maybe. We need to check that, actually. Let me see. What ocean are we even in? Let's look at the map. Cape Verde. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Where would they have escaped to is the question. Madeira? Maybe? Or the Canary Islands? Possibly? There's so many options there. I'm not really sure which it could be. What options do we have? I mean, it could be Cape Verde, West Indies. I don't know about that. Canary Islands, we haven't said that. We could try that. Because they're very close to all of these things. It's just a question of, did they escape there or not? I don't know. I'm unsure. Yeah. So, not there. Is there another place where they could be, though? Cape Verde, we could try that. You just have to get 3 of them right. I feel like it's got to be something near there. We tried Africa, we tried Europe, and it wasn't any of those. So unless it's just an Atlantic island, which I guess technically it could be. It could just be an island. Maybe it's not anything in particular, right? We could try it. Because it's the only other thing maybe that makes sense right now. If not this, we might just have to try and get some more information because these are very difficult. We've got the 3 triangles, which indicates that it's very difficult. Already I can tell this isn't it. Okay, so, well, he's only 2, so I don't know. Oh, we'll never get it with him because he's an unknown soul. I assume we have her name right. I know we have Emily Jackson right, so we could also just have the people wrong too. Anyways, let's not get distracted. All right. I really don't want to bookmark this. Let's remove all the bookmarks. I want to bookmark here. So, can I just bookmark this one? How do we bookmark just this memory? So I would think bookmark memories. Maybe you have to just bookmark a specific memory. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that one just takes me back to the beginning. I'm curious. Is there a back cover glossary? I don't want to bookmark every single memory he's in. That's kind of a lot. But I don't know if there's a way. Okay. Let's just let the tutorial tell us what to do. Memory where this person appears. Okay. Show memories on deck map. Bookmark memories. Where they appear for quicker navigation. Oh, it just, and then it just bookmarks them all. I guess is it an all or none? Edit bookmarks. Use the buttons at the top of the page. So, I'm just curious then. Can I bookmark? I see I can't add a bookmark. That's the thing that is confusing to me. So I think you have to bookmark it from somewhere else. Anyways, so we already know. I don't think there's any conversation here. This is going to be the captain talking. Where are they? Must be in here someplace. That's a lie. Is that the one where he died at? Actually, that could be worth... No, that's where he died. Here, what was said? Nothing. Because you're sneaking in. So, yeah, I don't think that one helps. Captain... Yeah, that... He didn't say anything. Is he just like a mute? Like, I don't recall him saying anything. It wasn't Brennan, because we already identified Brennan. Alright. What's the next memory? Captain cannot be trusted. Who all is here? He is there, but where is the question? I don't know. It's so confusing. I don't think this is gonna help us, though. We need to... Maybe we should... I don't know. I keep having different ideas. Like, maybe we should identify him forwards or something. I don't know. He's supposed to be on the part where they went out, right? Alright, this is the Doom. Soldiers of the Sea. So he was electrocuted. He's supposedly here in these. The Bitter Cold. He was electrocuted. And then the Doom. Really? Is that like the next one? No, he's in this one too, right? Or... No, he's not. Okay, so why is this one bookmarked? Oh, this one isn't bookmarked. I see. Okay, so none of these are bookmarked. So he was in part 1. Doing what? Huh. Okay. Maybe that will help. Which one was part 1, though? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see what this is. This is the calling. Alright. So he's not even in this one, I don't think. Yeah, he's not even in this memory. So let's move on to the next one. Part 2. I don't think he's in this one either. Okay. Not in this one. So where... There's another boat. So we go to this one. This should be part 1, I think. Was he in part 1? That's what it was, I think. I think that's what it was saying. Is he here? It's not, he's not here either. Okay, so I'm confused. Then which part were you in? Yeah, A Bitter Cold, I get that. And then Soldiers of the Sea. Oh, this was where they were. Okay. I understand. This was actually when it was when they were fighting the spider creatures. So that one actually we can get from down below. All right, down here I think. Back here, right? Soldiers of the Sea. Was he part of this one? We'll listen. Okay. Is he part of this one? I don't think so. Which part are you part of? So this is the Doom. He's in part 1 of this one. So we have to trace this back. Let's see. Where's the next body? Is it somewhere around here? Is it you? No. Back here. Back here. This one is part 4. Okay. So he's not in this one, so we can move this one along. Where's the next body? Or can we get there from here? I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I never noticed. That guy... Huh. I wonder... Well, we could just wait. I guess we can't know enough, but it does look like he's part of the armory. I don't know. We might have to exit this one. I don't see another body we can investigate from here. Okay, so I guess... How can we get to part 1 then? He was electrocuted. Was that on... Let's look and see what part it was on. It was on the main deck? Okay. Main deck. So, well then let's just go there. Directly to it. Which one would it have been? I remember now. He was like, was it this guy? Maybe? Part 1 of the Doom. That's not what I want. Let me go out. That's not the one I want. We want part 1 of the Soldiers of the Sea. So not that one. It's this one, right? Maybe? Yes, this one. Okay. So now let's see. Alright, so we're up here. Who else is up here? Who are you? Can I see you? Alright. Who else is up here? Okay, you're a topman. Okay, so he's got to be a topman then. Not what I was thinking. Okay. So who do we have that's a topman? Unknown. Why is it always unknown? Do you just... I think you just have to say unknown topman because you know it's a topman. But you haven't named it. Well, he's not one of the ones from China, that's for sure. England. Lewis Walker, Nicholas. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You have unknown seaman, unknown topman, unknown steward. Yeah, okay. So if you identify who it is, that's what you can say. Those aren't going to be filled in. You can just fill out that they're a topman or something. Is there anything identifying about you? I mean, you're hanging back here with these other guys. Ahmed, Maba. I'm guessing you're a top man too, if all of you guys are top men. So which one are you? Hmm. Let's see. Who could you be? Nicholas? Lewis? Those, I feel like those are the only two options. But I don't know who. I don't know. We know he's a topman. That's all we know right now. I feel pretty confident of that. Now, he was in that memory, so maybe we can get a number. Let's see. What numbers do we have? 42, 44. I suppose we could go look there and see. Back in the bitter cold. And look at his bunk numbers, because he had to have been sleeping there. That's what we deduced from that one, right? There's no other, because he said like 22 others were present. Clearly they weren't, unless it was the people who were asleep that we could not interact with. That's the only thing that would make sense. So where did we access that one? It was the wrapped up body. Let's see if we can find it. Not you. It was you. So this should be part 1, right? Yeah. Okay. We don't need to listen to it because they're just sleeping. But what we can do is come look over here at their numbers. 56, 55, 57, and 58. Alright, so was that any of them? Alright, what do we have? Those are all seamen. So we need to see what we have between 37 and 44. Let's look around. I don't think it's going to be any of these guys. But it could be maybe someone over here. 38. 38, 41, 40. 38, no. 41, 40. Okay, so it's not any of you guys, because that's all, like, Chinaman, and he's clearly not. What's this number? Can we see this one? 37 and 42. 37, 42. 37, maybe? 42 is also here. What about 47 is not occupied. 45 is not, so 45, 46, 47 are not occupied. Okay, so that's fine. I wonder if that actually helps us. 45 is not there. 46, 47. That actually doesn't, I think 45 was, the other Russians. But I don't see 44. Let me double check. 56, 53, 57, 58. That just says X. But we figured that one out. 54. 59. These are all 38. 38 was what? A Chinaman. Okay. 41 and 40, 39. I think those are all 40, 41. Yeah, so 38, 39, 38, 39, 40, 41. Those are all 4 of the Chinamen. They're all asleep. 59. All right, and this was 36. He is sleeping, right? He's in his bunk. 36. But that's not going to be you, right? 36. Is it? Maybe? Because we haven't... Have we identified who that is? Huh. Who do we think it is? We haven't positively identified it, right? We do think it's him. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 36, 37, and then this one's 42. 37. 37 is Scotland. I don't think it's you. I mean, I think... Let's go with 42. Like, that makes more sense. Because I don't see 44 down here anyways. 45. 46. 47. Yeah, I don't even see 44. Unless maybe... Is it maybe back here? Or wait, no, this one is 42. That one's 42. And then there's only one over here. So I'm going to go... For now, I'm going to say that you're bunk number 42. Because it is occupied. You were present, but I think you're just sleeping. So we could be totally wrong about that. But I think we have clearly identified who it is not. In fact, I almost wonder if these three, if this is their bunks. Like if they're playing here and these are their bunks. But if that's so, 45, what is this one? 45, 46, 47. Well, we already know yours, right? Yeah, like you would have had to have been 45. And then we have you. And then you. So I wonder, could you be 46? There's no 47 there. I don't know. I feel like either way you're a seaman. For sure. I just don't know which one. Because I think... I don't know. Maybe all... Well, they're talking Russian. I feel like they would all... This has to be the three Russians then, right? So... It only makes sense. Even though he doesn't necessarily look like it. I mean, we could be totally wrong about which ones these are. But for now, let's just say that you three are the Russians. You're playing cards together and you're talking in Russian. I feel like since there's only 3 Russians on board, I might have you two backwards. But that kind of makes sense to me, right? Alright. Now, we've done some investigating. What I want to do now is I want to track down what we're missing. So... We have everyone in the escape. We've fully identified or located everyone. And we've located everyone in the end. The bargain. We don't get to see the bargain yet. The doom. We have located all the bodies in the doom. Soldiers in the sea we've located. Unholy captives we have located. The calling we've located. Murder. Oh, and a bitter cold we've located. A loose cargo we've located. So the only one we haven't fully located is murder. So we need to check this out. So the first place I want to go is outside the first mate's window. So let's see if we can find Deck plans. Okay, so first mate. Where's first mate's? First mate, we're on the gun deck. First mate is going to be the first cabin near... Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find that. So... Are we on... No, this is the gun deck. It's the opposite side of the round area, which I think this is the side we want. So I think this is the first mate's cabin. I think. So something outside here? Huh. Okay.
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Oh. Huh. What is going on? Second mate. Okay. Who are you? Uh-huh. What exactly is going on? Wait, what? What is going on here? They're taking her captive? Is that what's going on? Huh. Why are they taking her captive? And what happened to you? Uh-huh. Patrick O'Hagan. Yeah, something really weird's going on. Why is there a chicken out? And who are you? We don't know who you are yet. Although we should be able to figure it out, apparently. Huh. Interesting. So I assume this will be the last bit. We had a murder happen. Canary Islands. Okay. Oh, we could actually use that to like go through the chapters and figure out what their direction is to figure out where the survivors were. Who is this and how did they die? On your toes, boys. Did he say anything? Give it up. How can you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. Give her here, will ya, Captain? Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us? Huh. What? What is going on? Okay, so we've got this guy. What happened to you? I'm curious. Okay, so let's release that and follow it. What happened here? So curious. I wonder if this is the other Peter's brother, because he said something about the ropes, remember? And I thought it meant something from the Doom, but okay, what happened to you? You look like you're, I don't know, you kind of look like you're, I don't know what's happened.
You have been found guilty by self-confession
of
the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Huh.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England,
Okay.
I sentence you to death by firing line.
Okay.
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
Okay. So, well, we know who you are. Where is the Formosan royalty? That's you. Okay, which means we know who you are now. Actually. Can I don't know. I guess I can only identify those people. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we already know him. Okay, but him we can identify because he's got to be the other Formosan. Where are you? It has to be you. Okay. Is there another death here then? What did they say here? It was the murder of... oh wait, no. It was, the previous one. Oh, we haven't written it yet. Okay. So we'll have to figure out who that is. Man, everybody is looking at this one. She said, where is she at? Oh, they're holding her back. Okay. I see. Okay, okay. So they're comforting her. Keeping her back. This guy... Are you just the... I think you're just the art... Yeah, he's just the artist. He's observing all this and drawing the pictures, I guess? Alright. He was... firing squad, right? Shot... by gun? I don't know. Okay, there's got to be something else then. Instead of shot. What else would it be? I mean, how do you do firing squad? Electrocuted, expired, fell, froze. Do you say that he was shot? I guess you could say that he was shot by the captain. I mean, he wasn't shot by the captain, but it was a firing squad. So I don't know how else you would describe that. Because a whole bunch of them were shooting. Alright, so do we see the murdered person? Let's see, over here perhaps? No, oh, right here. Oh, okay. So let's see what happened to you. Okay. Man, there's like so many bodies on deck now. I think we've located a lot of people. Not everyone, but a lot of people. Alright, let's see what happened to you, sir. It sounds like he's underwater.
Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senora Nichols, is that you?
Nichols?
What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Senor
Watch your
Nichols.
step. Here, let me help you.
It sounds Spanish, but I didn't see a Spain as an option. Okay, so you... Wait, who are you? Okay. So you definitely sound like Spanish of some sort. What do we have that would be that? That would have that as a Sierra Leone? No? Wales, what? Who would it be? Because none of these really make sense, I don't think. Huh. I don't know. None of them really make sense. He sounded Spanish. But, like, or Italian. That's what he is. He's Italian. What's going on here? Are you... Actually, that's exactly who it is. That's who they said the other guy murdered. So it was really you? Wait, it was really you? Edward Nichols, you piece of crap. He was killed by Edward Nichols. Huh. Why? Oh. What? He... Oh. You're the one responsible for this bullcrap. Uh-huh. The secrets are coming out. This guy. Alright, so you were, I think you were stabbed. That's what kind of looked like. Knifed by Nichols. Yep. So we got some stuff right. Let's see who all we got right. We know that one's right. Okay. We know he was right. Alright, and we now know Omid Ghoul. Nice. There we go. 3 more. So we know the ones we have aren't correct. Alright. Nice. Okay, so... Can we see any more? Let's go back to the table of contents. Back to the murder. We haven't discovered all the bodies here. We got part 1, part 2. Oh, I guess we do have all of it. So, yeah, y'all were after that. I'm guessing you took that. Yeah, okay, so let's head out of here. We have a pretty good idea of what's going on. The Formosa, they had something that was dangerous. Alright. So now, we have to figure out the rest of this. Okay, so, we know he was killed. Oh, well... But he was shot. How do you mark that though? Let's see. Struck. I mean, because he was also looks like he was knifed by Nichols as well. Expired? No. Fell? No. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. What's gonna happen now?
Boy! Get in there somewhere! Storm's coming!
Oh.
Finish your business and climb down here!
Uh-oh. We got a storm coming. Oh dear. Alright, he definitely didn't expire from old age. How do we say this? He was... Clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned. None of those fit. He wasn't exploded. He was shot. I sentenced you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf. Maybe we have to say Mr. Wolf who did it. Maybe? Let's see. So that would be who? Wolf. Christian Wolf? Maybe. And another thing I want to do is on Soldiers of the Sea. Let's see. Location of the corpse. Who are you? I feel like he's a Chinaman, but which one I don't know. Alright. So we did have some others. Alright. So this guy. Show memories on deck map. Can we go to... Which one was it? Where they're under here. Bitter cold. Okay. So this one. I think maybe we have these guys backwards. So let's see. Are you actually this Russian and are you... Wait. Were you... I don't remember. He was in this memory, right? Yeah, I think he was. I think he might have been the other guy? Or... No, wait. Who was the other guy? Yeah, we know you. I feel like that's maybe his brother. Are you the other Russian? Perhaps... Let's see. Okay. So, let's see. Let's actually flip through the book kind of like the normal way and see what we're missing. Alright, so this unknown soul was crushed by falling cargo. Who are you? One memory. You're only in one memory, and we've identified all the memories, right? Alright. Make way coming through. Orlop Sturm near the tiller. Oi, wait, no, down below. So I'm guessing we should be able to figure out because he's going to be like one of the few seamen. Maybe he has a particular accent. We could see. That was way down in the cargo deck. This is Orlop. We need to go down one more, right? Yeah, one more. Down here. And it was back here where there was... Or was it you? Part 1. Part 2. This was... Let me see. This was part 1. Okay. Let me listen. He was obviously working down here. I wonder if these guys have any bunks down here. It's down here near the Formosa royalty. Okay. Yeah, he's standing guard. So who are you? This is the only memory that you're in. Who would you be? I don't even know. I'm not sure. Alright. I don't know who that guy is. We'll have to figure it out as we continue on. I don't know. All right, bitter cold. I think we've identified... Yeah, we identified all... No, chapter 2 completely done. Murder. Okay, so that may or may not count as correct. We'll just have to see. And then, who is this? Okay, so this is right before they stole the gym. Okay. So we have an idea of what's going on. Let's see if we can go back up to that guy. Because he was up here. We'll listen again. He was definitely trying to stop them. Was it you? Or, let me see. Where was it? Oh, it was, okay. We'll have to get to it from the first mate's car, room, right? So from here, we'll get this one. All right, let's listen.
On your toes.
Go back there.
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats.
She's
The whole
calling
crew
for the
will be
captain.
Give it up.
Give it up. Okay. He definitely had an accent. What was his accent? Well, he was shot for sure. Who shot him? That was Edward Nichols, of course. Okay. He was shot by second mate. Now, who are you? Someone with an accent. Does he have any kind of distinguishing features? Is he in any other memories? He's in 2 memories. What was his other memory? Oh, okay. So he's somebody down below then. Okay. So you're going to be one of these guys. Who? We could try Sierra Leone, or I don't know if that's the accent though, but we could certainly try it. Of these, it had an accent. We'll try that for now. It could be wrong, but it definitely sounded like he had an accent of some sort. Okay, so we gotta identify who that is. Or we've got to finalize that. He was definitely shot by Edward Nichols. I'm not entirely sure who he is, but we'll keep going. So this guy was spiked. They say strange things about monsters. Okay, so we definitely need to... We'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. Oh, okay. So, okay. Okay. So let's follow the calling. They definitely were doing some crazy stuff. Who are you, by the way? Peter Milroy. Okay. What happened? I don't know. What happened to you? Huh. I feel like I didn't even identify his fate. What happened to him? He disappeared in the Doom. Okay. So he disappeared. We're gonna have to identify those people who disappeared. And I bet you most of them drowned. I wonder if we could say that. Like, let's look at the Doom. And see. Does it identify who all disappeared? I don't know. Okay. Drowned. We're just gonna say drowned. Everyone drowned. Okay. Who is this? What fate befell them? We're just gonna say they all drowned by a beast. I don't know who you are, but we can identify you. Drowned by a beast. I mean, they had to have been, right? Because there was no one who escaped in that chapter. I feel like I should know that guy. I don't know. Drowned by a beast. You are in quite a few memories. Drowned by a beast. Alright. So, I don't know who you are. You know, you could be the guy from Sierra Leone. Maybe. I know we said it was the other guy, but it could be you. Perhaps. You're definitely some kind of one of the Chinamen. But don't know which one. Alright, so... And who are you? We don't know who you are. Alright, so y'all are definitely doing some shenanigans. For sure. What is going on here? Okay. Oh, they're putting them on ships this way, too. Okay. And who are you? Okay. I mean, I feel like y'all kind of got what was coming to y'all since y'all instigated this. But you also brought disaster on a bunch of other people. Which wasn't their fault. The picture is starting to come together. The second mate instigated this whole thing. I wonder. If it was the second mate, could he be... He could be that. Unless second mate, is there like... Yeah, we don't really have any of these other ones. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. I thought maybe he could be like the second mate, like his steward or something, but I think we must have already identified that. Alright, so... I guess we do the first one first, right? And we'll see what we got. This is, okay, part 6, good. We'll go backwards.
Ahoy! Sail back. The captain. Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield! Hold your fire!
Okay, so that was second mate. Okay, but we're gonna figure out who shot you this time. Aha! Okay. So, Chiotan. Okay. So, you were shot by Chiotan. And that makes sense because you kind of screwed them over. So, I feel like you deserved it. Alright. Now we go on to you. Alright. We'll go back to part 5. How did you die? Right? Are you there, Miss Lim? Okay, yeah, he got electrocuted. So we already know his death. So his is fine. You were shot. Yeah, we already know you. Who is our next body? Let's see. We should have another body somewhere. Right? Oh, right there is her body. Okay, so let's see. Part 4. Is this where she's being choked? I have it. Hold on. Okay, so I have it. Let's see. So we already know how she died, right? Yes, she was strangled. I guess let's go on here. All right, so you're the next one to die. We need to figure out what happened to you. We skipped a part though, I think.
Keep rowing!
They're here.
Where is it? There! Something there!
I see it!
Here's a weapon! Shoot it! My kid eye!
Okay.
Yours and row, you fools!
All right, so did he say anything? Give us a weapon? That was definitely an accent of some sort. Okay, definitely. Okay, so I feel like it was a Scottish accent. Maybe. Maybe. It could have been... Oh, actually, I bet that's what it was. I bet it's Irish accent. Second mate steward. I bet that's what he is. I bet that's who he is. Maybe. Perhaps. We might need to listen to that one again. But yeah. Alright, and then what happened to you? Alright. You were spiked. Yeah, clearly. Spiked by a terrible beast. I think that's who it is. It may not be. You were drowned by a terrible beast. I'm assuming that's what happened to you. Maybe not, but we'll see. Because he's getting pulled overboard. So maybe not. I feel like we skipped part 3.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn. Shoot ya!
Okay, so I feel like the guy who spoke there was the Irish guy. Chest must not fall into the ocean.
They say strange things about monsters.
Okay. Alright, so let me see. Who spoke? They say strange things about monsters. Maybe Patrick O'Hagan. Are we sure about you? We're not sure about you. We know you. We think that you're that guy. You could be the other guy. I don't know. Did we find... I don't know that we found out how he died yet. Patrick O'Hagan was who? Just a seaman? He's sitting in the front for somebody that was... I don't know about that. You packed enough stores. Aye, sir. Checked and loaded on myself. Are you Scottish then? Maybe? Are you the Scotsman? Let's see. Maybe? Perhaps. I'm not sure. I just don't know who this guy is. I just don't. We'll have to trace his memories, I think. But for now, let's go back and look at what we've got. I don't think we have any successful memories yet. I'm pretty sure that's correct. So I feel like that's one we can count on. These are disappearances. Okay. So then let's say drowned by a beast. Okay, if these are disappearances, then I feel like that's got to be. And you might be the other Russian, right? Maybe you're actually this Russian. There we go. Okay, so he was the other Russian. That was correct. Okay. Yes. Who's the other one? Okay. So we got that correct. We're making progress. Nice. All right. So if we go through it again, let's identify what we're missing. So we'll have to figure out who that guy is. And that may be like one of the last people we do because there's no information about him. Other than he's down low. He had to have been, well, we know how he was killed, but he had to have been someone down below. Where was he? Actually, I wonder, where was he on the artist chart? Let's see. There should be depicted in underway. So he's over here. I mean, it's possible he could be the other Russian, but I really think that guy has to be the other Russian. Since we've now identified two, and he was the one that was playing with them, I feel like he's got to be the other guy. So, and besides, I don't know. So this guy, I don't even think, did he even say anything? No, he didn't even say anything. So he had to have been one of the seamen, right? John Naples, Alexander Booth. I don't know who he was. I feel like he's got to be just a seaman. We'll figure out who he is later. Probably by a process of elimination, to be honest. Alright, so 3 corpses in the bitter cold. And we have identified all of them. So chapter 2, done. Chapter 3. This is correct. But maybe we have to figure out whose bullet was first. Maybe? Is it going to be that precise? We could look one more time. All right. Let's just see.
You have been found guilty by
the farthest one
of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
is like this one. We could say, is it going to be Samuel? Maybe? Let's see. Was it the second mate's steward? Was it him? I don't know. Because, okay, so there's... Oh, Mr. Wolf. Okay, so you're the one leading it, right? Because he's the one saying go? Yes. Yeah, so you're Mr. Wolf. We don't know who you are. Timothy, maybe? And Henry. I think there's a difference. Like, we know who you are, we think we know who the other guy is. So, who actually killed him? I don't know. That one's gonna be tough, because I feel like technically the captain called the shot, right? But he didn't actually fire. But also, Mr. Wolf called it. So, I don't know. That one's really unsure. I'm really not sure. I'm just gonna say it's the captain for now, because I really don't know. Anyways, we got to figure out him, because he was definitely shot in a firing squad. This guy was shot by Edward Nichols. And we don't know who it is, other than he was objecting to it, right? So there's like kind of two in the murder chapter we got to figure out. This one, we don't know who it was. We think that was Samuel Galligan, but it might not have been. We'll have to trace his memories. Again, this guy probably is not correct, because obviously we've not identified him correctly. We have her identified, him identified, and Edward Nichols, so those are correct. I don't know about this. Unholy captives. Okay, so again, we don't know who this is. Could this guy be the guy from Sierra Leone? Maybe. Again, we're just guessing. No idea. We'd have to look and see. Because, like, those guys weren't really... I don't know. There's not a lot of identifying factors with them. We'll have to go back and really examine. We've got a lot of these identified. How did this guy die? I don't know. I don't even have anything for him. Huh. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I don't even know who this is. We'll have to go back and examine that one. I don't have any information about him. And then Soldiers of the Sea, one of the Chinese guys, don't know which one. Don't know who this guy is. We still have several unidentified. Crushed by a terrible beast. We do know Charles, okay. Emil, okay. Now this guy was shot. Oh, but we don't know who he is. But he was also like, it was unintentional. So I don't know. That one's going to be interesting. We don't know who this is. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Interesting. So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And then the Doom. So we know that one. Edward Spratt. Abraham Akbar. Now these guys, I feel like, I think that might be right, but we'll see. Christian Wolf. Okay, so I've identified him. So we might have some correct ones coming, if I'm correct about who some of these people are. And then, oh wait, have we actually identified almost all the people here? Okay, so this is the Doom. From like part 5 onward, it looks like it's correctly identified. So we're slowly getting the end of the stuff. Okay, so these guys, we have to figure out who they are, right? And I just don't know. And we have the bargain. We'll have to come back, and then we're going to figure out what happened in the lazarette, I think. The escape. So we've got a lot of people in the escape. This is going to be an officer that we don't have identified. He's clearly dressed as an officer, but surgeon's mate, bosun's mate. Maybe he's fourth mate. Because he's kind of, let's see where he's at. Where is he at? He's right over here. Second mate, yeah, it could be. Because third mate, first mate, yeah, I really think that makes a lot of sense, actually. I think that might be who that is. So who was he shot by? Captain cannot be trusted. Huh. Okay, so we'll have to check that out. I think that might very well be the fourth mate, though. So who are you? Where are you on the map? You're way over here. Some kind of officer, perhaps? Do we have any other officers? Bosun's mate? Maybe. Surgeon's mate? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're an officer, but I really don't know. We'll just have to see. Alright, this one, he was knifed. I almost wonder. You're cut. Don't leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. Pete. Who was Pete? I think we identified a Pete, right? Let's see. Where's Pete? Is there a Peter Milroy? Okay, so do we have somebody whose last name is Milroy besides Peter? Or was that like saying go back to where they're from? I think that might have been go back to where they're from and tell his mother. I don't know. Yeah, because who's talking? It's like the captain, right? So, or no, it's the first mate, I think, who's talking. Because he's Scottish, I believe. So they escaped somewhere. I don't know what happened to them. They might not be alive for all I know. But something happened to them. And then here, we know almost everyone except for you. I don't know who you are. I thought I knew who you were, but I'm not sure. All right, so I feel like we made a lot of progress. So I'm actually kind of curious. Let's quit to the title. How many fates do we have now? 27. Man, and like how many fates are there, I wonder? I'm so curious. But I think we did pretty good. But that is going to be where we're going to call it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you had fun. I feel like we're making some amazing progress with this, and it's going to be interesting, like trying to track it down next time. So I think basically what we're seeing, if I'm following the story correctly, is the Formosa royalty had something. They had some kind of gem, and this, for whatever reason, enraged these sea creatures. Like they said, don't let it fall into the water. I'm guessing maybe it did. I don't know. Then when he opened it up, he got electrocuted. Like, I don't know. There's still so many unanswered questions. But definitely this, I feel like definitely there's a matter of, we're talking greed here. Some kind of greed going on. And I don't know exactly what we're going to see here, but I mean there's definitely something going on with that, like, I think that's the reason for the treason, you know, that they just wanted whatever this gem was. Was it enchanted? I really don't know. All right, so let's see if we can find us some raids. I think let's see if we can raid Rance's Gaming Corner for Rumble. It looks like they're playing some Minecraft, so that should be fun. All right, so thank you, Rumble, for hanging out. We will be back here tomorrow, by the way. I almost forgot. 7:30 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing World of Warcraft. We're getting back to our Zero to Hero series. And then afterwards, we're going to be tackling door number 4 of the bridge. So that might be the last episode, unless there's more stuff after that. I don't know. But we'll find out tomorrow. So that will start at 7:30 p.m. Central. Thank you so much, Rumble, for watching. I appreciate you guys. And now I am sending you on your way. All right. And now, Twitch, let us see who we can raid. Let's see. How about some fishing? We'll raid Valzy. She's playing Nice Day for fishing, so we were on a boat. Let's go fishing. So once again, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody, and looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, bye.